Good afternoon, everyone. Precious, your key to happy customers and higher profits. Precious is a sharp micro-learning program for gem and jewelry retail teams, delivered through a 60-minute in-person session in regional languages. It uses the term Precious framework, 8 daily work activities and 24 micro actions that drive better sales behavior, loyalty, and conversions. Includes 5 minutes daily practice modules and co-issued digital certificate from GJSI and YGRO. So it's being done by Gem and Jewellery Skill Council of India and YGRO. I would like to invite Mr. Himanshu Singh, Managing Director of YGRO, along with Mr. Rajiv Jain, Honorable Secretary of JJS. And I request everyone to please step forward in the front and let's make it a little cozy atmosphere to have a conversation.
Come on, everybody. I think it'd be good if you come forward. Please come forward. I know it's lunch, but I'm sure you're going to find something very interesting here. Wonderful. All right. Thank you, Jain Saab, for gracing the stage. I'm here today representing the Gem and Jewellery Skill Council of India and YGRO, a social enterprise. And we have for you today 2 very transformational initiatives, which the industry, we took a little bit of this out in the Mumbai show. And the interesting part is 70% of the people sitting on the spot booked these classes. So we've improvised this further. And I'd like Jain Saab to, launch this. Can we move to the next slide, please? Can we move to the next slide? Sorry, it's a little bit of a... So we're just waiting for the slides to get synchronized, so please bear with us as we do so. I'll give you a little brief of what this is about. The 2 initiatives that we're talking about. Okay, there we have it. So, yeah, let's go forward. Okay. So this is what I would have liked Jain Saab you to do. Unfortunately, in the digital age, we'll kind of, just do it virtually, right? The first thing that we're here to present to all our, brothers and sisters in the industry is something called Jewels. This is not just a first of its kind initiative in any sector, with any sector skill council, but in the Gem and Jewellery Skill Council, in the Gem and Jewellery sector, it is a first in the world. So what we're doing here is we've launched a portal, and soon we're going to be launching the app. So all of you who are here can scan this. You will go to this URL in.jewels.vigro.org, and you will have access to over 1,000 courses. Now, this is all the wealth of information that the Gem and Jewellery Skill Council had. We've taken that and put it into beautiful online courses. So whether it is all about retail sales, production, it's about, store owners, and where, so while that information was available, where YGRO added value was, we had 1 lakh courses, perhaps one of the largest collection in the world, on entrepreneurship, financial management, social media, how to kind of raise funding for your business. If you're a 1-store business, how can you think about building a 100-store business and start taking steps there? So all of it, and being a social organization, majority of all of those courses are free. You will also find, because of thanks to our association and the blessings of Bharat Sarkar, we have made available some of the best management courses which are in half-an-hour videos from IIM, IIT, which is all at your disposal. They've been curated by the Gem and Jewelry Skill Council, so please make use of this and as much as you can, right? We've had some very tremendous, good response to this. So with that, Jensab, one other thing I'd like to, can you just go a couple of slides further? Just keep going a couple of slides further. There's a second initiative which I'd like, keep going. I'll talk about this later. Keep going. Stop. Okay. The other initiative that I'd like Jensab to kind of, formally launch at this show is something called Precious. Again, it is the first of its kind in the country. People go to trainings. We are taking trainings to your store. So using a network of 6,000 trainers, literally you can ask for a training, and this is 60 minutes. So no 1 day, 2 days training. You can actually, in 60 minutes, a trainer will come to your store. In your local language, deliver 60 minutes of training, 30 minutes of certification. We've launched this in 250 cities. Over the last few months, we've had tremendous response right from Banaras to Chennai to Bagalkot. We've delivered these trainings, and I will show you some videos of how the owners and the store staff, some of them with 25 years of experience, have reacted to this training. But like I said, this is an industry initiative. It's all highly subsidized. So while the same trainers who deliver, trainings to the Tata Group and, the Motilal Oswals of the world, the same trainers, a lot of them IIM professors, professors from top management college, will be delivering these trainings, but it's not going to cost your wallet so much because it's being subsidized by GJSCI and Vigro. So we are actually getting world-class training curated. Can you go one more slide? Yes. So the word Precious, we have curated in 60 minutes. We're going to give you the art and science through daily work activities, 24 micro actions, product knowledge and mastery, relationship building and management, engaging explanations. You're not selling jewelry, you're not selling a product, you're telling stories. How do we create those stories? How can a person who's just joined your store be able to know the art and science of storytelling, right? Consultative selling mastery, impeccable conversational intelligence. Big words, we've simplified them so that anybody can understand. Optimal inventory display. What's the hierarchy of displays, right? Unified experience after sales care and sophisticated professionalism and interpersonal skills. This is a very powerful industry, the contribution that this industry makes to the GDP is unquestioned. It's high time that the industry corporatizes itself, taking the positives of corporatization. Don't take the ills of it, but absolutely take the positives, because I think it's due for you, right? So that's what we're going to cover. With that, Jensab, I just wanted you to kind of, be here and bless this. And I will talk a little bit more about this, but I'm going to kind of let you go. All right. No problem. Yes, we will. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go back a couple of slides. And please, let's make this, my name is Himanshu Singh Panwar. I'm the managing partner for Vigro. Let's go to the first slide. So I'll talk a little bit about the Gem and Jewellery Skill Council of India. 2 more slides back, please. Yes, back up. One more. Okay. So how many of you know about what is JGSCI and what does it do? Can I have a show of hands? Okay. All right. So Gem and Jewellery Skill Council of India, it was set up under the Ministry of Skill Development, and it is the nodal body for skilling in the industry. You see? It is a part of NSDC and various skilling sector councils, and this is one of it. It is promoted by all the key industry associations, so you have everybody in the industry supporting it. It's trained about 2.8 lakh people. Now, our endeavor of partnering with JGSCI is to make sure that we add a zero there. So we take this to about 2 people, because yours is an industry where there are about 5 million people employed, and they need to get access to top quality skilling. Let's go next. So why grow? We're a social enterprise headquartered in Singapore, do a lot of work in this country, right from supporting the most ambitious skilling program in the country, which is Pradhan Mantri Vishwakarma Yojana. So writing the content from it to kind of taking that to the grassroots levels. In about 18 months, we have been able to touch about 2 crore people, and we're a social enterprise. So everything, unlike an NGO who asks people for money, we earn our own money and then plow it back into a good cause, which is skilling people. Let's go to the next slide. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so please have a look at this. You'll find everybody in this room will find something meaningful, whether you're an owner, whether you're employed in the industry, whether you're thinking of starting a business, whether you're hoping to take stores that your prior generation set up to making it a multi-store business. You'll find everything here. So whether it's for retail sales, work skills, production work skills, job role courses, visual merchandising, compliance, that's very important. To also stress and well-being, you'll find everything in here. To building critical core skills, daily work activities. Let's go further. To leadership, career development, retail management. How do you get the science of professionally managing your stores, or perhaps a network of your stores? How do you kind of look at expanding that further? Financial management. A lot of us don't go to formal B schools, not required. You can pick up a lot of stuff here, and a lot of the courses that you will see here are from IIT and IIM, right? And they're in half an hour slots, so आप उसका बिल्कुल फायदा उठा सकते हैं. E-business, अगर आप अपने business को आजकल you see so much of maybe not the whole cycle will happen online, but still a lot of social media is playing a very critical role. तो कैसे आप उस कर्व के आगे रह सकते हैं और अपने आप को उसके बारे में जानकार बना सकते हैं. Let's go to the next slide. Can we go to the next slide, please? Sorry, I think just continue the presentation. Just go to the next slide. Don't worry about the online. Don't go to Chrome. Just continue the next slide, please. Okay. Quick show of hands. कितने लोग यहाँ से are into retail stores? Quick show of hands. Retail. Okay. Others in the room. What is the? Are you into wholesale, production, ancillary support? Can I just have a few responses? Ma'am. Okay, B2B and B2C, all right. Yes, sir. Purchasing, wonderful. Okay. Who else? What does the audience look like? What's the composition? Sir. A jewelry photographer. Okay, wonderful. What else? Anybody else who'd like to kind of share where they're from? The second row here. Any of you? Yes. Teaching, wonderful. And what do you teach? Oh, wonderful. That's brilliant. Okay. So if you've not got this, you can kind of scan this, right? We will kind of be circulating it, to all the members of the association. but if you have not got it, you can just kind of take a photograph or click it. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. All right. No, go back one. Yes. So this precious program, just as I was kind of, talking about it in brief, it's the first time we have had a lot of experience because we do a lot of training in the retail sector. For example, for the West Sides and the Zudios and, all the usual suspects out there. So using that network of about 6,000 trainers, what we've done is we've used the learnings of the Gem and Jewelry Skill Council, kind of researched and brought in some international best practices and curated something which is called micro actions. Because आजकल किसी के पास time नहीं है कि मैं एक दिन जाके training program करके आऊं, right? Nobody has that time. With all the things around us, आपका अटेंशन स्पैन जो है वो 12 से 15 मिनट से ज़्यादा का नहीं है, राइट? तो अगर ये सब हैवी ड्यूटी चीज़ें आपको पढ़ाएं भी तो या सिखाएं भी तो उसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होता, बिकॉज यू कम बैक फ्रॉम अ सेशन और उसके एक हफ्ते बाद यू प्रॉबली रिटेन ओनली 10% ऑफ इट, राइट? तो हम कैसे, so that is the reason why we've used some of the world's best pedagogy for learning to create this acronym called Precious. Each letter stands for one thing. Now the first program is dive, paddle, swim. 3 steps होते हैं. Dive में 60 minutes के अंदर when we do this training, हम store में थोड़ा सा समझेंगे कि लोगों की, because a lot of people are in business for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, you see. So कई चीज़ें उनको आती हैं, लेकिन एक ये reality check है कि product knowledge, क्या आपको stone setting, okay, let's have, for some of you, I'm like, and everybody is welcome, whether it's the teaching, whether it's, the retail, whether it's the B2B, I'm like our photographer friend, anybody, कितने तरह के settings, gems की settings कितनी तरह की होती हैं? Can anybody raise a hand and tell me that? Okay, but there are some fundamentals and then there are derivatives of it, right? So there are about 7 to 8 about, types like bezel, like invisible. So अब जब हम कुछ अगर प्रोडक्ट बेच रहे हैं, जैसे ही आप कस्टमर को थोड़ा सा कहानी सुनाना शुरू करते हैं, राइट, कि सर ये जो मैम ये जो आप सेटिंग देख रही हैं ये इस तरह की सेटिंग है, मैं 2 मिनट लेके जरा आपको इस सेटिंग्स के बारे में बताता हूं, तो आप एक बॉन्ड बना देते हैं, राइट? ऐसे ही जितने आपके स्टोर के लेट्स से हाई पोटेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं, कम से कम टॉप 50, सबका आपको एक स्टोरी कार्ड आपके पास होना चाहिए कि मैं अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट 20 लाख, 25 लाख, 40 लाख का है, तो मैं खाली अगर उसके बारे में मैं कहानी नहीं सुनाऊंगा तो उसको कोई खरीदेगा नहीं, बड़ा मुश्किल होगा, यू सी. एंड यू कैन एंड ये कहानी हम कहते हैं इंगेजिंग एक्सप्लेनेशन, ये हम तभी कर सकते हैं जब हमको कहानी क्या होती है, आर्ट एंड साइंस मिलकर कहानी बनती है. साइंस आपकी प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज है, आर्ट आपका एक्सपीरियंस है. तो ये सारी चीजें प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज में व्हाट वी डू इज वी काइंड ऑफ टेस्ट, टेक अ डिपस्टिक कि क्या वहां पे जो आपका फ्लोर स्टाफ है उनकी जनरल नॉलेज क्या है. अगर अच्छी है तो आगे चलते हैं, नहीं तो हम एक और सेशन जो कि अगेन 60 मिनट्स का होता है, तो ये एक अम्ब्रेला है जो कि 60 मिनट्स का सेशन होता है, जहां पे हम देखते हैं कि कुछ और करने की जरूरत है, वहां पे एक फॉलो अप सेशन करते हैं जो कि अपने आप में करीब 90 मिनट्स का होता है. और इस सब के साथ सर्टिफिकेशंस होते हैं, बिकॉज यू आर एज गुड एज व्हाट यू आर सर्टिफाइड टू बी, यू सी. बिकॉज आप क्लास में गए, ताली बजाई, खुश हुए, वापस आ गए, कहानी खत्म. दैट्स नॉट इट. You have to be certified because that adds value. And similarly, we have store certifications, which in fact, quite a few stores have now kind of earned, which actually give the store Only if all the people in the store have a cumulative score of above 75% on all of these attributes does the Gem and Jewelry Skill Council issue that store certification. तो जैसे रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग है, कैसे आजकल हम CRM की बात करते हैं, उसको हम 3-4 छोटे एक्शंस में तोड़ के जो आप रोज कर सकते हैं आपको दे देंगे, जिसका आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. I talked about E, then consultative selling, ऑब्जेक्शन हैंडलिंग, वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन एक साइंस है. कोई ये कहे कि मैं 50 साल से या 40 साल से या 30 साल से सेलिंग कर रहा हूं, बहुत अच्छी बात है. आई रिस्पेक्ट दैट, एब्सोल्युटली एवरीबॉडी शुड. बट द फैक्ट इज, हाउ डू यू ट्रांसलेट दैट as the least common denominator to all the people in your store? We've had, Mr. Rajiv Garg, who's the CEO of, GGSCI, right? So we were in a conversation with some, top retailers with over about, 200 stores and 100 stores and more. And they said, well, you know what? If I sat and did the selling, it would be X. But how do I translate that to every person on my floor? Now, the only way to do that is to get an SOP, standard operating procedure. You see, उतना common minimum अगर हम करें, उसके बाद हर इंडिविजुअल की अपनी कला है, अपनी abilities हैं, skills हैं, लेकिन उतना common minimum जो है वो सब अगर करें, ये तो एक ऐसी business है जहां पे हम in fact, I've kind of, prior to, having been bored with Vigro, I've kind of launched a couple of e-commerce businesses. Some of them have gone on to be, the leading in the, some leading businesses in the country. और उसमें तो conversion होता है, conversion एक point से आगे बढ़ता है. ये business में तो conversion का impact सबसे बड़ा होता है. अगर 10 लोग आए और उसमें से उनका क्या average purchase value है, अगर मैं एक इंसान को ज्यादा कन्वर्जन कर लूंगा तो बहुत फर्क पड़ जाएगा. You see, so how do you use all of this to do that? Then conversational intelligence, मैं लोगों को कैसे उनकी मूड मैपिंग करूं. मैं सबको एक ही टोन में अगर बात करूंगा और कुछ बेचने की कोशिश करूंगा तो वो नहीं चलेगा. You see, we have to understand the art and science of conversational intelligence. And then आजकल बड़े अच्छे रिसर्च हुई है और A/B टेस्टिंग, मल्टीवेरिएंट टेस्टिंग करी गई है कि अगर मैं इन्वेंट्री को इस तरीके से दिखाऊं तो शायद कन्वर्जन ज्यादा अच्छा हो सकता है. देयर इज नो परफेक्ट साइंस, देयर कैन नॉट बी, बट इट इज ऑल अबाउट ट्रायलिंग थिंग्स, राइट? बिकॉज डेटा, और मुझको डेटा देखना है कि ये मैंने करा तो क्या हुआ, राइट? तो उसको हम, ये सारी चीजों को हम एक बड़े साधारण तरीके से कैसे अपने स्टोर में 8 डेली वर्क एक्टिविटीज प्रेशियस और 24 माइक्रो एक्शन से ला सकते हैं. देन ऑब्वियसली यूनिफाइड एक्सपीरियंस, आजकल सोशल मीडिया है, इंस्टा है, सब जगह से इन्फ्लुएंस होता है, तो हम उसको, उस कड़ी को कैसे जोड़ें. यू सी, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड क्या हमने अपना सोशल मीडिया किसी एजेंसी को आउटसोर्स कर दिया है? बहुत अच्छी बात है, प्रोफेशनल्स को लाना चाहिए, लेकिन उस पे उसकी जो नर्व्स हैं उसको आपको फील करना चाहिए कि क्या हो रहा है उधर. अगर वो मैंने खाली किसी को दे दिया और मैंने एक कैंपेन रन कर दिया, लाइक करो चॉकलेट ले जाओ या फिर आईपॉड जीतो, और मेरे लाइक्स 25,000 हो गए और मैं ताली बजाऊं तो उससे कोई फायदा नहीं. यू सी, सो यू हैव टू गेट पीपल who are relevant to you and are going to make a purchase. You see, so how do you as a owner ensure that you understand, because jab tak aap nahi सीखेंगे at least the fundamentals, you cannot make that happen. You see, and then obviously after sales care, a lot of us are offering, refunds. A lot of us are offering, benefits for repairings and stuff like that. How do you put a method in that madness, right? How do you make sure it is something that people see as value, and how do you quantify it as a part and weave that into the buying decision making experience, right? And sophisticated professional interpersonal skills, last but not the least. If the store is not clean, if you have finger marks, if everybody is not, polished and grooming standards, this is hygiene, right? So this is what it covers. Now you'll be surprised how we cover all of that in 60 minutes. That is what, skilling has reached. It's all about micro learnings, right? So, if any of you are interested, we'd be very happy to kind of, talk a little bit more about this. Let me pause here. थोड़े से कुछ reactions जरा देखते हैं. Does this make sense, or it's useless? Can I have some reactions? Yes, sir. Is there a mic on the floor that can be given to people? But you can shout, sorry, but okay, wonderful.
इनिशियल लेवल पे जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं या अलग अलग स्ट्रीम से आए हुए जो लोग हैं जो अभी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि भाई हम जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी में एंटर करें, और कुछ बहुत से ऐसे स्किल्स हैं जो इस इंडस्ट्री के लिए रिक्वायर्ड हैं. अभी भी ये इंडस्ट्री उस लेवल पे, एग्जांपल के लिए मशीनिंग, तो इंजीनियरिंग में हम जिस लेवल की मशीनिंग अचीव करते हैं, चाहे इंजन के पार्ट्स बनाने हो, गियर्स बनाने हो, तो वो मशीन्स और वो प्रिसाइजनेस ज्वेलरी में भी रिक्वायर्ड है और काफ़ी सारे कोर इश्यूज को सॉल्व कर सकती है.
बिल्कुल सही बात आपने कही. एंड लेट मी जस्ट काइंड ऑफ कमेंट ऑन दैट. ये जो हमने पोर्टल जूल्स का बनाया है, इसमें अभी हर 15 दिन में एक न्यूज़लेटर हम निकालेंगे. और जैसे काफ़ी अभी जो रीसेंट टॉपिक जिस पे रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, दो चीज़ों पे हम रिसर्च कर रहे हैं. एक है यूज ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इन द इंडस्ट्री एंड लार्जली फॉर इन्वेंट्री फोरकास्टिंग बेस्ड ऑन योर आप कहाँ पे स्टोर लोकेटेड है, क्या है. दूसरा है 3D प्रिंटिंग. 3D प्रिंटिंग के बारे में कौन लोग थोड़ा सा समझते हैं? Does anybody know about 3D printing and how it? Yes, ma'am. Please, can we have the mic to the lady, please? Kisko?
So 3D printing is one of the most important parts of, I'd say, when it comes to designing. You are, I think, expected to know about 3D printing so that you have a better idea about prototyping your piece into scale down, let's say 10 scale down or 3 scale down. So to understanding the intricacy of a product in a smaller format, I think 3D printing is important.
Absolutely. Who else here, especially people who are in retail, उन्होंने अपने आगे का अगर 3 साल का प्लान बनाया है, उसके अंदर 3D प्रिंटिंग कहीं फिगर करता है? बी ऑनेस्ट, क्या आप लोग उसके बारे में सोच रहे हैं? क्योंकि अगर नहीं सोच रहे हैं तो अगले 3 साल में 3D प्रिंटिंग इस बिजनेस को चेंज करने वाला है. यू सी, वेरी सिंपली, because it's just a matter of time, because it's all going to get, at least premium buying is all going to get customized, and it is all, people are going to sit in your stores in front of nice visual displays, sit with a designer, customize elements, which is what you will then kind of send to the wholesaler. And in fact, even before that, the person can, in less than about half an hour, 45 minutes, actually try a 3D replica of what they are, whether it's a ring or a necklace. They can actually, you can do it in your store, right? I'm like, today, the starting points of 3D printing machines, and this is resin based, obviously, are about 7.5-8 lakhs. It's going to get further democratized, और सस्ते हो जाएंगे. तो literally हर स्टोर में लोग इसको लगा सकेंगे और इसको समझ सकेंगे. तो इसी तरह की जो, it's a very good point you made, right? That some of these, and ये हमारी कोशिश है कि ये सारी चीजें आपको हम धीरे धीरे करके एक डिस्कशन शुरू करें, राइट? तो लेट मी गिव यू एन इनसाइट. जब हमने ये प्रीशियस लॉन्च किया था, और जो कि अक्टूबर में था इन द जीजेएस शो, तो IOUS के जो वर्ड्स के जो माइक्रो एक्शंस थे वो अलग थे. फिर हमने ट्रेनिंग्स करी, फिर हमने फीडबैक लिया और उसको हमने तुरंत अप्लाई करके इम्प्रोवाइज किया. तो आज जो ये प्रीशियस आपको दिख रहा है, शायद 12 महीने में बहुत फर्क हो जाएगा. क्योंकि अगर हमने अपने आप को बदलना छोड़ दिया, और आजकल तो साल तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है, साल में तो बहुत सारी चीजें बदल जाएंगी. सो प्लीज, आई थिंक यू नीड टू काइंड ऑफ गेट अपडेटेड. ऑलराइट, एनी अदर रिएक्शंस, एनी अदर थॉट्स, कमेंट्स, ऑब्जर्वेशंस, एनीबॉडी, एनीथिंग एट ऑल? Any questions? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Can we go to the next slide? Oh, wonderful. I think we are blessed to have the beautiful vision out here. All right, so this costs about 1,299 inclusive of taxes. I think the benefits are fairly certain. Let's go to the next slide. No, iske baad aage chaliye. Okay. Now, I don't want to go into the details because I know I'm preventing some of you from lunch. So, you could to the Jewel site, you will see, more than about a dozen, 2 dozen, reactions of store owners. I think the person in the center is Mr. Sultan. He owns a chain of stores in Chennai. The gentleman from, third is, the owner of Banaras, Kala Kendra. So you have a lot of people. There's a HR head here. The second gentleman is the HR head of a chain. The last one is from back-end operations. So you'll see how different people have reacted. The first lady, I think maybe we can you play पहला video एक चला सकते हैं? एक बस चला दीजिए. So you will see that even with people with 25 years of experience have had something to say. Okay, play this please. This is a lady from Banaras Kala Kendra where we delivered.
हर ट्रेनिंग को बहुत अच्छे से सीखें, समझें और उस पे अमल करें, और ताकि हमारे जितने भी ब्रांचेस हैं उसकी सेल बढ़े. और जो भी आपने ये वाईग्रू बताया है, इसके तहत हम लोग इससे बहुत कुछ सीखने की कोशिश करेंगे, बहुत कुछ सिखाने की भी कोशिश करेंगे अपने जूनियर्स को. ठीक है सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. जी, मेरा नाम अनीता शर्मा है. मैं बनारस स्वर्ण कला केंद्र से 25 साल से जुड़ी हूँ सर, और मैं यहाँ की बहुत पुराने स्टाफ हूँ. और इतने समय तक रहने के बाद मैं आज भी यहाँ पे आई हूँ एज ए ट्रेनिंग के लिए, कि मेरे को कुछ नया चीज़ें सीखने को मिल रही हैं, और मैं सब कुछ नया सीखना भी चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि समय बदल चुका है, लोगों की जनरेशन बदल चुकी है, चीज़ों को चेंज करने का समय आ रहा है, और हम लोग को भी चेंज होना पड़ेगा. तो हम अपने जो भी सीनियर्स हैं उनको यही कहना चाहेंगे कि हर ट्रेनिंग को बहुत अच्छे से सीखें, समझें और उस पर अमल करें, और ताकि हमारे जितने भी ब्रांचेस हैं उसकी सेल बढ़े. और जो भी आपने ये वाईग्रू बताया है, इसके तहत हम लोग इससे बहुत कुछ सीखने की कोशिश करेंगे, बहुत कुछ सिखाने की भी कोशिश करेंगे अपने जूनियर्स को. ठीक है सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर.
We can stop it. So I'm not going to go and bore you with all of this, right? But इसको आप Jules के साइट पे जाके बहुत सारे testimonials हैं, देख सकते हैं. And for any of you who are interested in booking this, I'll show up a QR code here. Download the brochure. You can download the brochure. And if any of you want to book it right now up to 6 p.m., because that was a commitment I kind of made, to the organizers, that we're going to give some benefit here. We're going to offer this to you at 50%, even though the price is subsidized. But if you book this till 6 p.m. today, and you can book it for any future date, right? That's fine, no problem. You don't have to kind of put any money on the table. This is not that if you book now and you don't do it, we'll put a gun to your head. Don't worry. There's nothing like that. We're not a commercial organization. So we're going to offer that. Plus, one person who books it and is the first to book it, we're going to offer it to you for free. Okay? So let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's stop here. If any of you want to download the brochure, you can download this brochure in Hindi or in English. You can also get it from Jules' site, right? So I'll just for a little while. You can scan it. You'll have the brochure with. It gives you all the details. It also gives you links to the testimonials. So have a look at that. Usko aap dekhiye. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, so that's my last slide here. So here's a spot offer. If any of you want to book it right now, you can book it. And if any of you have, please raise your hand. We'll see if you're the first one, and we'll offer that to you for free. Okay, happy to take any questions about anything. Any questions about any, trends, anything about anything. So we have some time, so happy to answer any questions. Anybody? All right, so let's let's wind this up. Thank you for giving me patient listening, and please do use them. This is for you. A lot of effort has gone into all of this. We will be continuing, for all people who are members of various industry associations, you will receive, various, emailers and, reach from the Gem and Jewellery Skill Council. So, have a great day. Thank you. Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you for such an insightful session. I would like to invite Mr. Naval Agarwal to come and give a token of appreciation.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being around. Thank you.